Do I regret the tattoos? 100%. If I could go right now without a single tattoo on my body, I would.
One thing about getting tattoos that no one talks about is how common it is to regret it.
I'm crying because of the pain, but I'm also crying because of I did this to myself.
So today we're going to be taking a look at some people who regret getting their tattoos. It's pretty amazing to me how many people decide to put something permanent on their body when they were very young, and honestly because of the rise in popularity over the past several years. They didn't truly want the tattoo, they were just following trends. And now we're seeing a lot of videos uploaded with the consequences of that. We have a lot to go over today along with comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below. But let's just jump right into it.
Okay, yesterday I saw this video from this girl. She was talking about thinking twice before you get a tattoo because getting it removed is expensive and it hurts, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, oh my God, is this play about me? Because when I quite literally tell you I'm the poster child for getting tattoos that you should have never got. Number one, we have the bumblebee for no reason, no significance. I don't even really like bumblebees that I thought would have been so cute if I got on my neck, right? So cute, like a little dainty bumblebee. Yeah, maybe it would have been cute if it was dainty or little, but instead it came out like this. Next up, and a fan favorite, some might say, I wanted to be so different and quirky and cool that I thought it was a good idea to get SpongeBob right in the middle of my shin. So cool, so fun when I wear a dress, so fun when I wear shorts. Do not get the matching tattoo with the boyfriend if you are under the age of 26. You are not going to marry that man. Do not do that. I have not one but two matching tattoos with an ex. That's a fun story to explain to a new boyfriend after that. Especially when one's on your pinky and says promise.
And I think this comment from you guys goes perfectly with the last clip. These people got their tattoos to impress other people. I've never regretted mine for a second. I highly doubt she got the SpongeBob tattoo because she truly loved the show. She just wanted to see the reaction from other people. And now that we're all getting older, having a tattoo like that on your shin doesn't seem nearly as funny anymore. And I agree with this comment as well. Dare I say, never get matching tattoos with a boyfriend at any age. It also sounds like something she truly didn't want. She was just getting it to have matching tattoos. But we can move on to some pretty rough examples here.
Can I see your new tattoo? See it. What is this? A gun? You have a tattoo of 187 and a gun?
No regrets, no gun ever made looks like that. It looks so out of proportion too. Here's another one that I really hope is rage bait because I don't even know what the vision was in the first place. And it's definitely not good advertisement for Crown King. Another one up on screen, this tattoo at 18 with the Jack Daniels logo now on your forearm for the rest of your life. Literally free advertisement for a company for no reason. Another couple images here, the tattoo that I wanted versus what I got, and the comments were not nice at all. I would have cried, not sure which is worse. Let me get the usual. I mean, I already think it's not the best idea to just copy a tattoo that you saw on Pinterest or someplace on social media. And here's another one that I just can't understand why they did in the first place, especially with what they wanted to do with their life. Always consider future opportunities before getting a permanent tattoo, because I had 3 film projects where I was chosen for the role, but the producer backed out after finding out the tattoos were real. I mean, to be fair, they literally look like a bunch of temporary tattoos, 200,000 likes there. You're pursuing professional acting and you decided to get a sticker sleeve? Who is guiding you through life? Every theater kid in high school knew not to do that. That was my thought right away. You have to change your look pretty drastically from film to film, especially if you're a popular actor in a lot of roles. It just doesn't seem like the greatest decision for the career that you're trying to pursue. At 19, your parents will tell you not to get a tattoo. It's very important you listen to them. That's an entire trend in and of itself online, showing off pieces they got when they were barely an adult, and then saying this is what I got before my frontal lobe developed. And we could take a look at a different example right here.
Do y'all remember when we were in college and everyone was like, oh, get a lip tattoo. It will only last for 6 months. It's been 8 years. I have had Queen spelled Kween tattooed on my face since 2017. So I just hope you guys choose wisely.
The concept of getting a permanent body alteration and then being surprised that the body alteration is in fact permanent. The next comment, tattoo, 6 months. I really don't know why you'd think it's temporary, but with clips like this, I feel like a lot of people could get roped in. This is your sign to get a $50 tattoo on the last night of your trip in New York. I recently also saw a deal for Friday the 13th tattoos as well, very cheap. You could pick from a certain amount of designs from an artist, but to me, if you're just walking in picking something to put on your body permanently, I feel like you'd probably regret it down the road. However, going back to this clip, apparently this is a very bad tattoo shop. Please don't get tattoos here. There's been reports of dead rats and used needles out in the open. I got a tattoo here I don't recommend. No, don't go here. So yeah, if you really do want to get something, I probably wouldn't go to that shop.
Do I regret the tattoos? 100%. If I could go right now without a single tattoo on my body, I would. Because where I'm at in life, it's a bit different. Now, when people tell me all the time that they want to get tattoos, I always tell them don't do it. I think tattoos are dumb. I think getting your face tattooed is dumb. But I'm a little prejudiced. Let me explain why. When I was younger, I was around a lot of the wrong people. My mom's more tattooed than me, by the way. I was just around the wrong people, and my dad had tattoos, and he wanted me to get tattoos, and I kind of just wrong people, you know. And I didn't really have aspirations. But when I grew up and got older, like late 20s, and to where I'm at now in 30s, I just have this big goal of moving to Southeast Asia because, I mean, I study languages for a reason. To learn the language of the country of my desired location that I like to move, work, become a resident in. And in Southeast Asia, tattoos are taboo. So I'm removing all of them, and I've been working on that. My face used to be dark.
Okay, just thinking about getting a tattoo removal on your head, I mean, I can't imagine the pain. But here's another example. People growing up wanting different things, and at least in this situation with where he wants to live, tattoos are not generally accepted. So now he's got to go through, I mean, countless sessions trying to get it removed. Again, I can't imagine the pain, but we got another comment from you guys right here. My friend worked as government cybersecurity. He quit to open up a tattoo parlor, but makes way more money with tattoo removal. I know that the job market is in shambles right now, but if you know how to remove tattoos, you could probably make a pretty sizable amount of money in today's world.
In a couple of weeks, I'll be getting almost of my tattoos laser removed off. For a long time, I've known that I've wanted to get all of my tattoos removed. If you've been following me for a few years, you might have already seen I decided to start with the one that was distressing me the most, which was the first tattoo I got when I was 17. Would you believe that I decided on that literally like 2 hours before the actual appointment? I've been happy with my results and my experience so far. So I decided to go all in and get all the tattoos gone.
And here's another one, choosing to get a tattoo a few hours before it happens when you're not even officially an adult yet. And I mean, at least for me, I don't like needles whatsoever, so going and getting a tattoo in the first place would not be a fun time for me, but it definitely doesn't seem like a good time getting them removed either.
I'm crying because of the pain, but I'm also crying because of like, I did this to myself. Oh God.
Tattoo removal is by far the worst pain I've ever experienced. Then you have to go do it 15 more times. Along with the price of getting it removed, it's not a one and done situation. It depends on how large and dark the tattoo is, but it could take a lot of sessions and a lot of pain. Tattoo removal is so painful and it hurts for days after. No one talks about that. I'm only 3 sessions in, 8 to 9 more to go.
A man regrets his tattoo so much, he says it's completely ruined his life. In a Reddit post, he shared that after 2 years with his huge torso tattoo, he now hates it so much it's causing him anxiety. He says it even makes him feel like his skin is dirty underneath his clothes. He can't get it removed or covered because it's so big, and so it's plunged him into a deep depression. And apparently this isn't all that rare. A 2023 survey found 1 in 4 people ends up regretting their tattoos. And much like this guy, it's usually a delayed regret that sets in about after 2 years. But for this guy, it sounds like there's a lot more going on than just regular tattoo regret. As several people on Reddit pointed out, what he probably needs is therapy. Feelings of being dirty or contaminated are very common intrusive thoughts with obsessive compulsive disorder. And body image issues and anxiety are often linked to things like body dysmorphia and other mental health conditions. For those whose situations aren't this serious, but where removal or covering the tattoo isn't feasible either, tattoo artist Danielle Holmes said in an article in The Independent that she suggests working toward acceptance of a regretted tattoo and learning learning to view it as just a part of your biography, something that reflects the complexity of your life story, as she put it. Maybe in time you can even grow to laugh about it. Hopefully this guy can get there one day too.
I mean, that's a pretty positive way to spin it, but I think that guy's a long way away from laughing about it. Now, I'm no expert of what can and can't be removed when we're talking about tattoos, because with the clip earlier of the guy tattooed from head to toe saying that he was getting it removed, you probably could go through and get this all taken off, but I think it would take a significant amount of time and money.
What's a red flag in a client?
If they want tattoos on their hands first before they have tattoos anywhere else.
Ghosting artists.
Being super indecisive is okay, but like not knowing what you want completely is like different.
Don't know what he wants or she wants, because if you don't know what you want, we can design it. So have a clarity.
When they not constant in their conversations with you.
When there's too many ideas in one, I always say just get different tattoos, not try to combine everything into one, because it doesn't compositionally look very good.
I just can't wrap my head around somebody getting a tattoo but not knowing exactly what design they want. I feel like it's almost inevitable for you to regret it down the road. And we got another comment from you guys right here. An artist talked me out of a hand tattoo in 2020 and I'm forever grateful. Basically exactly what the first artist was talking about in the last clip. And even in the tattoo industry, you have to be careful because you're not immune from getting scammed by somebody as well.
Y'all out here trying to get a tattoo, man, be careful. I just got scammed. I was on TikTok trying to find me a tattoo artist in my local area one night, out the BAM, and I came across this dude with a good amount of following on his page. This dude named right here, his name is Tatted by Rios. I hit him up and I texted him like, yo, I'm trying to get tatted. Dude got his phone number up on his page, and it's been a consistent number on his page for a little while now. So I'm thinking, okay, that's a valid number, valid dude, all that. Hit dude up, started chopping it up. He tell me the price of the tattoo is gonna be like $500. Like, that's normal. You're like, well, that's really damn good actually. He said $300 for the tattoo deposit. Oh, $300 deposit for a $500 tattoo. That's a little hefty, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, cool. Send buddy the deposit, whatever. I feel like a goofball for doing it.
Okay, so you could probably guess what's going to happen. At least when we're talking about scams, if you're sending money over for a deposit, that's a real easy way for you to get ghosted and lose all your cash. But at least for this situation, it goes on, and the tattoo artist actually asked for even more money before they met in person, talked about the design whatsoever. Just a very shady situation. The guy asked for his money back, he doesn't want the tattoo from him anymore, and then he gets ghosted. Tatted by Wiz turned off his comments. If you search his name, so many people are saying the same thing as you. He's been doing this to people apparently. It feels like everybody is trying to take money out of you one way or another in today's world.
One thing about getting tattoos that no one talks about is how common it is to regret it. Like the first 2 weeks, I was crying and having panic attacks every single day because I was regretting my neck tattoo, or just like thinking of how people would perceive me. Like older people would think I'm a criminal, I won't be able to get certain jobs, and people in general would just never see me the same. And it's like I won't be able to hide as much, which is the reason why I got it, because I was allowing myself to be seen and getting rid of the fear of being disliked and judged. It's something I always wanted. So allowing myself to get used to seeing that on my body. And sometimes that takes like 2 weeks or 2 months, but no one talks about it. So I was panicking for like 2 weeks straight. But now it's like one of my favorite tattoos. And I also get a lot of compliments on it, and I just see it as a part of my body at this point. So sometimes you just need to allow yourself to get used to your tattoos.
Okay, so I'm glad that this guy isn't freaking out about his tattoo regret anymore, but it kind of sounds similar to the earlier clip with the Reddit post. Maybe some sort of body dysmorphia, being uncomfortable in your own body. He wanted to get it to be seen, but then also was worried about people judging him. There's a lot of conflicting thoughts about this. And he did mention it for a second, and you probably knew it was coming in this video. We could talk about tattoos in the job market.
Let me tell y'all how I just left the interview, and we couldn't even get the interview started because as soon as I walked in, she said absolutely not. So I'm looking around like, who is she talking to? And she gonna tell me turn my head side to side. So I do it, and she was like, your tattoos. And I'm like, my tattoos is religious. It say God, only God can judge me, not you. But I didn't say that, but I'm like, she's like, if you come back with them covered, then we could talk. Girl, I don't even want to talk no more. Like, we just She's gone.
I don't know. She said only God can judge her, but it definitely sounded like that lady judged her. And we got a comment from you guys. Don't kid yourself. There'll always be people who will judge you for your tattoos, especially in the job market. Because I hear a bunch of arguments going back and forth. I know times are changing, but in today's job market, they want picture-perfect employees. No issues on social media whatsoever, no tattoos visible. And if you don't fit that criteria, there are almost an unlimited amount of people in any age bracket waiting to take that role. So I mean, it may not be fair and you might not like it, but it's just the way the world works right now. This is why they warn you about this though. Getting tattoos in visible places limits opportunities.
I'm all for it, man. Do what you want to do, but if you plan on entering the corporate workforce, best play here is to get them in a place where they're not visible if you're wearing a button down and pants, no face, no neck, no hands.
If you have a hard time getting a job and you have tattoos on your face, it's because you have tattoos on your face. That's why you're not getting a job. Probably wasn't a good idea. You should go get them lasered off.
My immediate thought to the last clip was that video of somebody who was heavily tattooed. A lot of piercings, a lot of face tattoos, complaining that she couldn't get a cashier's job at Marshall's. And she was blaming everything else under the sun. It was a terrible job market, terrible economy, instead of all the tattoos she had, on top of the video going viral. So now all these companies could see you like to put work drama online for everyone to see, and that's definitely not a good look either in this climate. At the end of the day, I don't really care what you do. You could do whatever you want, but I would at least say pick a specific design you want and wait a little bit on it to see if you actually want it. So at least you wouldn't end up like some of these people regretting it down the road. But that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and I'll talk to you guys later.